A wonderful good morning to you, good afternoon and good evening depending on what time you are watching this video. As always, my name is Atorowe Peter Wedam and I am a lead presenter at Wedambu TV. Now on Sunday 16th June 2024, the Tankuna Community, Tankuna is what we are seeing currently in your shots, which lies between Nayagania and the Navrongo township. Tankuna is a suburb actually of Navrongo in the Kassena-Nankana Municipality of the Upper East region. And sad news is that on Sunday 16th June 2024, some 3 youth were arrested by community members in the Tankuna area for allegedly stealing poultry birds, fowls in the area. Now the community members quickly developed into a mob that beat up these 3 young men, with each of them having about 4 of the stolen fowls tied around their necks. They were beaten to pulp, they were stripped, stuck naked as a baby is born from the womb. You could hear them in the videos crying for mercy. The Rasta man actually was louder as he cried in the native language. Dulora, de mewe, Dulora, bam, I'll go to bam.
Hey, you want the truth? You know what you are. So you are aware with them. You are aware with them. You are denying. What
to wait, we beg you in the name of God, you are killing us. But the mob continued beating them whilst interrogating them intermittently. Now, of course, along the line, the beatings were halted, but here is the catch. One of them actually fell down flat during the beatings, and apparently he is the gentleman that later passed on when he was rushed to the Navrongo War Memorial Hospital. Now, the funny thing is that recently a huge Ghanaian musician visited the Upper East region, and the deceased suspected foul thief was actually sighted on social media in a selfie video with this huge Ghanaian musician. Little did he know that he's going to be dying in the next 2 or so weeks. How sad and how short life can be, depending on our own actions. Now, the unfortunate thing is that on somewhere around the 19th or 20th, that's Wednesday or Thursday this week, I learned that the Ghana Police Service picked up some suspects who, I think this is resulting from the fact that they did not just beat them, but one of the alleged thieves died as a result of the beatings, and of course that has become a police case on their necks. My sources tell me that as many as 6 persons have been arrested by the police, 4 of them males, 2 females, and that these 6 individuals are being processed for court relating to the subsequent death of one of the alleged foul thieves. I am also told by other sources that 27th June 2024 is actually the court date for this case, and Wedambu TV will make time to go sit in this case and see the particular charges that the police has slapped on the arrested suspects relating to the person of the alleged foul thief. So for us to have a better picture and to hear from people in the community as to what actually transpired where these alleged foul thieves were arrested and what led to the beatings and their frustration regarding these theft cases in the area, Wedambu TV went into the Tankuna community on the morning of Saturday 22nd June 2024. But sadly, the community members we approached for interviews were all tight-lipped. None of them wanted to speak to us on record, maybe for fear that the police will invite them or rope them into their investigations. And you know, there are many people who do not want to have anything to do with police cases. as far as Ghana is concerned. But what we gather is that there has been stealing of private property in the area, including livestock, as it happened in this case, and that the community members of Tankuna have become frustrated over a period, and that probably explains their anger in giving these guys that kind of treatment. The lesson we are all to learn from here is that the youth of Navrongo should try to do some form of legal business. Get yourself involved in a job that is permissible by law. You have to drop this attitude of stealing, robbery and all that, because these things do not always end well for the perpetrators. Also, advice to the communities across the Kassena-Nankana Municipality and of course across Upper East region and the rest of Ghana is that we should desist from mob justice. We understand how painful it is for you to save money over time and acquire property, or take a loan, pay with interest to acquire property, only for a thief to come one night and carry that away. But much as we are angry with these criminals in our society, we should always be a bit circumspect. Of course, when you arrest a thief, you cannot be so sure that the persons doing the arrest will not beat the thief 1 or 2 times. But where it graduates to the level of beating somebody to death, or those beatings leading to the subsequent death of a person, you, the persons or person that does the beating, you will find yourself in more trouble than the thief you had planned to punish. Now, what we also learned when we entered the community in the morning of Saturday, 22nd June 2024, is that apparently friends of the deceased alleged criminal had visited some mayhem on some households in the community. I am told that at least one person was attacked in the early hours of Saturday, 22nd June 2024 by friends of the deceased alleged foul thief in their own way of exacting a pound of flesh on community members who beat up their friend, that eventually led to his death. And I also hear that this person that was beaten, the community member that was beaten by friends of the deceased alleged criminal, had accordingly reported the case to police, and with the police promising to do a swoop in the community to pick up this gang of friends of the deceased. So like I always do, kindly subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Wedambu TV, and click the bell button so that whenever we upload our next video, you will be among the first to see it. Like I told you, we are going to monitor this case, and when there are updates, we'll drop these updates in the comment section for your consumption. Peace.